The reason I had for rebuilding the fuel pump was when I was on the lake, I was trying to shift from idle into forward, and the engine would just keep stalling. I, you know, I had to rev the engine to get it into first, and then it'd be okay, but the engine would just keep stalling out. So I did some research, and I came up with some possible solutions for the stalling when I was shifting into first. One is old fuel lines. Well, this is a 92 engine, so it's only 32 years old, so how could I possibly have old fuel lines? But that seemed like a little bit complicated to replace. Bad fuel pump, so the insides of the fuel pump could be an issue. The carburetor could need cleaned or rebuilt. There's 3 carbs on there, so it's a major effort. I wasn't sure I wanted to tackle that yet. And then last case would be behind the carburetor are some reeds that may or may not need replaced. So my approach was to go with the fuel pump. It was $30 for the rebuild kit, and it was relatively easy to access and get at. This is a picture of the fuel pump in the boat. There's 4 screws, 2 of which hold it into the boat, and the other 2 actually hold it together. So as you know, once you get at it and pull off all the fuel lines, it's rather easy to get off the boat and work on. The rest of these pictures are pictures of the insides of the fuel pump with the old parts in them. I didn't take any pictures of after I rebuilt it and put it back on the boat, but you can see in some of the pictures the deterioration in the gaskets and the valves themselves. They're supposed to be flat, and they were all kinds of strange shapes and everything. So definitely, whether this was going to fix my problem or not, the fuel pump did need to be rebuilt, and so that's what I did. So after rebuilding the fuel pump and reinstalling it, I also did change the fuel filter, which really didn't need change, but it was easy to access this way. Went out to the lake, and I was able to shift from idle into first into reverse and no stalling. So hopefully this will have my problem corrected. And thank you for watching.